Oh my goodness. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I hope that doesn't happen again. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're first again. So that means the stream's gonna be cut in half. Oh well, that's fine. I don't mind that. I just don't want it to keep happening. Tries to resist. Oh, is that where it left off? Let's see, let's see. Okay. 5 times, 6 times? Oh. Oh my. Goodness, goodness. Okay. Let's continue and we hope no more disconnection. And then a big inhale. Oh, ads are starting in 1 minute. Please lower your yeah, thank you, honey. Please lower your volume in about 1 minute. Okay. A dancing lute head spirits, a biwa boku boku, usually pulls the koto furunushi by a leash, which looks unhappy and tries to resist. Toriyama Sakine, in his book A Futile Bag of Illustrations of a Hoard of Utensils, shows the koto furunushi sitting in a room and explains that congratulations on second. And explains that it is not just an old, unused instrument that came to life, but rather the incarnation of a forgotten type of music, an explanation Sakine maintains he invented. In the visualization by Sakine, as well as in the night parades, the koto furunushi is always shown with long strings for its hair, but the rendering of its legs differs. While Sakine's koto furunushi bears the standard legs of koto, the parading koto furunushi is given claws and legs and a tail that might have been inspired by those of a tiger. Cool. What is a gal sloking? A wild what? Yeah. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try too, cause what the heck is that? Oh my. Okay, well, that was all for koto furunushi. Pretty interesting. Seems harmless too. Just instruments that are playing themselves, basically. So, no harm, just a little bit spooky. Excuse me. Okay, the trust to resist in the big inhale repeated 10 times for me. Oh. Oh my. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, it's still going. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow, no one caught it. Oh my god. Okay. Next up is Kuzu no Ha. Oh, I'm not even typing it. What the heck? I typed it in a chat. I typed it in a chat instead of the search bar. Kuzu no Ha. It's cute. It's cute, but it doesn't look like the picture. So now I'm confused. Okay, stop. It's so hard to click with the trackpad. Kiko! Ah. Okay, well. Okay, finally it's gone. Yay! Okay. Thank goodness. Yeah, oh my gosh. I'm so glad that got fixed. I don't think you'd want to hear me keep saying or keep repeating one line and deeply inhaling for the rest of stream. Okay. But now we are on Kuzunoha, and look how cute! Look how adorable! That big inhale was so loud. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was fiending for some air. Okay. Kuzunoha. Translation: Kutsu leaves. Alternate names: Shino Dazuma, also meaning the wife of Shinoda. It's okay, it was kind of funny though. Oh goodness. But yeah, I hope I don't disconnect again. I'll be so sad. Okay. Origin: Kuzunoha is a byakko, or white kitsune. She is most famous for being the wife of Abe no Yasuna and the mother of Abe no Shime. Her story is preserved in a number of kabuki and bunraku plays. The Inari shrine near where Abe no Yasuna first met Kuzunoha still stands today and is popularly known as the Kuzunoha Shrine. No way, Jose, it's the Australian animal book. Oh my god, the froggy moves. Yeah, we're reading about yokai again, also known as the Australian animals. Oh my, well this one's actually really cute though. Look, it's a white fox. It's so cute. Okay, where was I? Oh, legends. But hello, LOL Gaming. I'm sorry, I forgot to say hello. Welcome in. I hope you're doing good today. It probably feasts on human body parts. Oh, I don't know yet. But apparently it has no diet, so maybe not. Maybe it's very docile. I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Legends. During the reign of Emperor Marukami from the year 1946 to 967 CE, the Onmyoji Abe no Yasuna sought to rebuild his family house. The Abe family had once been a rich and powerful one, but their land and status were lost years before by Yasuna's father, who had been tricked by con men. While rebuilding his house, Yasuna regularly traveled to the Inari shrine in Shinoda, Izumi province, to pray for the god's blessings. One day, while walking through the woods of Shinoda, a beautiful white fox jumped in front of Yasuna's path. It was being chased by a hunter, and it asked Yasuna to save it. Yasuna knew that white foxes were holy to Inari, and he helped the creature to escape. Shortly afterwards, the hunter came to where Yasuna was, and the two got into a fight. Yasuna was wounded in the fight and fell to the ground. After the hunter left, a young woman came out of the forest to Yasuna's side. She told him her name was Kuzunoha. She took Yasuna all the way back to his home and nursed him back to health. The woman continued to visit Yasuna, caring for him and checking up on his recovery. At some point during her visits, Kuzunoha and Yasuna had fallen in love, and so when he was better they got married. Ah, that's cute. Eventually, Kuzunoha became pregnant and she bore Yasuna a son. The three of them lived happily for some time. However, when their son was 5 years old, he witnessed something strange. Some say it was when she looked in a mirror, others say it was while she was sleeping. But his mother accidentally let her true form appear for a brief second. She, a white-furred kitsune. Her secret having been discovered, Kuzunoha had no choice but to leave her beloved family. Holding a brush in her mouth, she wrote a farewell tanka on the paper door and vanished. If you love me, come and visit. In the forest of Shinoda in Izumi, the resentful kudzu leaf. When Yasuna read her poem, he realized that his beloved wife was the fox whom he had saved years earlier. He and their son traveled to the forests of Shinoda, where Kuzunoha had first entered the world of humankind. There, Kuzunoha appeared before them one last time. She presented them a crystal ball and a golden box as parting gifts, and then she left her human family forever. Kuzunoha and Yasuna's son grew up to become a powerful sorcerer, thanks to the magical gifts his mother had given him, her yokai lineage, and his father's onmyoji training. He took the name Abe no Seimei and became the most powerful onmyoji in all of Japanese history. Wow, that's cool. That was really cool. A little bit sad, but I liked it. I wish they had gotten to stay together forever, though. Sad, I know. Oh, there's a bit to read from the book now. Ooh, I think one of my favorite yokai is coming up next. Okay, let's read. Let's finish reading about this one. Kuzunoha, literally meaning arrow roots leaf, is a popular fox character in Japanese folklore. The story is set during the reign of Emperor Marukami, when a young nobleman by the name of Abe Yasuna traveled to a shrine in Shinoda, today's Osaka prefecture, where he saves a fox that is being hunted for its liver, which was considered medicinal. Abe Yasuna, a fictitious character about whom no historical records exist, gets injured during the rescue. A beautiful woman, Kuzunoha, appears, cares for his wounds, and takes him back to his home. They eventually fall in love, marry, and have a child named Dojimaru. Dojimaru turns out to be exceedingly clever, and when he is 5 years old, he learns that his mother, Kuzunoha, has supernatural powers and is, in fact, the fox his father had saved. Kuzunoha returns to the forest of Shinoda. Yasuna realizes that Kuzunoha has entered the human world to repay him for saving her life, and he takes his son and follows her. In the forest, Kuzunoha gives them a golden box and a crystal ball. When Dojimaru comes of age, he takes the name Seimei and becomes a master in Onmyodo, an esoteric, cosmological belief system. Abe Seimei is, in fact, a historical person who advised Emperor Murakami in matters of Onmyodo. This legend was adapted to Japanese theater, and especially the play Ashiya Domen Ochi Kagami, which premiered in 1734 to much acclaim. Dojimaru, realizing the fox is his mother, became a popular motif in woodblock prints. Cool. Still sad. Still very sad. But also very cool. Hi, cats. Hello, Chunky King. How are you doing today? So good to see you again. We are reading about more yokai today. Next up is Kyubi no Kitsune, also known as the nine-tailed fox. Oh, I guess this is the other name. Actually, let me make sure this is the right one. Let me make sure. Nine-tailed fox. Oh, well. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raids. Please, please shout out Samson Loreseeker and Dokisuti, please. Thank you both so much. Welcome in, Raiders. Oh my goodness. You're both so sweet. How was Yandere Valley? How did that go? I love your background. Oh, thank you. Wait, I want to be here to celebrate too. Kitty cow pillow. Kitty cow pillow. Oh my goodness. I hope you two are having a great day and a great night. We are reading about yokai, and right now we're on one of my favorites, the nine-tailed fox. But first I was making sure I'm on the right one. Let's just say this is the right one. But yes, I hope everybody is in a little bit of a spooky mood. Excuse me. Love yokai! Yay! Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Do you have a favorite one? Spoopy, yeah! Hello, Brady Cthulhu. Welcome in. Kappa? I read about Kappa last stream. Our last yokai reading stream. Kappas are very interesting. I don't think I like them very much though. They are cool. Joroguma was always good. Let me see if that one's on here. I don't think I know of that one. Or Raiju? Let me look. I haven't heard of those. Oh! Spider Lady. Oh my god, she looks really cool. And let me see if this other one's on here. Raiju. Oh, it is! I hope you two don't mind if I go ahead and read about them. Let's start with Jorogumo. Oh my. Thank you both. She looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Okay. Translation: Entangling Bride. Alternatively, I don't want to say the word. Let's just say, I already said this word earlier, so I'll just say it again. Prostitute spider. Sorry. I laughed loud. I'm so sorry if I hurt your ears. I don't remember if I've said it yet, but congrats on the VA gig. Ooh, congrats, Samson. Congratulations indeed. Night Lady? Yeah, let's just say Night Lady. Habitat is cities, towns, rural areas, forests, and caves. Oh my, she's everywhere. Diet, young, viral men. Okay. Thank you. I haven't heard back about the audition yet, but here's hoping. Yeah, absolutely. Good luck with that. I'm wishing the absolute best for you. My ears still kind of hurt from that deep inhale from before, so it's okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Appearance. In Japan, some spiders are known to possess amazing supernatural powers. One of these is the Jorogumo, known as the Golden Orb Weaver in English. The Jorogumo is the most well-known of the arachnid yokai and found all over Japanese archipelago except for the northern island of Hokkaido. Their body size averages between 2 to 3 centimeters long, but they can grow much larger. Some are massive enough to catch and eat small birds. Renowned for their size, their vividly beautiful colors, and the large and strong webs they weave, the beautiful Jorogumo are also famous for the cruel destruction they wreak on young men. Written with modern kanji, their name means entangling bride. However, these characters were added much later to cover up the original meaning of Jorogumo, Night Lady. Night Lady Spider. Behavior. Jorogumos live solitary lives, both as spiders and as yokai. When a golden orb weaver reaches 400 years of age, it develops magical powers and begins to feed on human prey instead of insects. Jorogumo make their nests in caves, forests, or empty houses in towns. Possessing a cunning intelligence and a cold heart, they see humans as nothing more than insects to feed on. They are skillful deceivers and powerful shapeshifters, usually appearing as young, sexy, and stunningly beautiful women. Interactions. Jorogumo's favorite prey are young, handsome men looking for love or other favors. When a Jorogumo spots a man she desires, she lures him into her room with promises of affection. He is never seen again. Oh. Congratulations on 3rd, Lulu. It's so good to see you. Hello, hello. How you doing? Thank you so much for the hydrate redeem. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, I would be gone if I found one. Oh no. Oh no, no. Okay. Jorogumo spins silk threads strong enough to ensnare a grown man so that he cannot escape. They also have powerful venom that can slowly weaken a man day by day, allowing the spider to savor her victim's long and painful death. Jorogumo can control other lesser spiders, even employing fire-breathing spiders to burn down the homes of any suspicious meddlers. They are such skillful predators that a Jorogumo can operate like this for years and years, even in the middle of a busy city, piling up hundreds of desiccated skeletons of foolish young men. Wow, reminds me a lot of Elise from League of Legends. But yeah, oh my, I love this yokai. So interesting. Did I just hear from the background? I've been trying to contact you and something else I forgot. Yeah, it's we've been trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. That's the third redeem. You're a big fan of spiders? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I like spiders too, but I don't know if I'm a huge fan. I just think they look cool. Oh, it's probably the inspiration for her. Oh, I bet it is, yeah. Oh my goodness, so cool. Oh my. Thank you, Samson Loreseeker, for telling me about this one. Now let's see the other one. Oh no, I didn't save. Um, it should be in the recent searches though. Oh, is it again? Oh no, where'd it go? I'll find it, I'll find it. Oh, Raiju. Raiju. I'm very forgetful, I'm sorry. Raiju. I'm not very fond of spiders, and they're not fond of me either. Oh my. I usually let them be. I've managed to reach the point where I don't freak out when a spider lands on me. I just go, hey little buddy, and let them off on the floor. Yeah. Usually, if I just notice one crawling on me, I'm like, oh, okay. And then I blow it off. Like, I usually don't squish them anymore. When a long time ago, I'm sure I would have. That's how my instinct would have just been smack, you know? Electric Puppy! I've never heard of this one either, so I'm excited to read. I give it to my friend. Oh my gosh. What a nice gift. Here we go. Raiju. It looks really cool. Oh my gosh. Translation: Thunder Beast. Habitat: Thunderbolts. Whoa, cool. Excuse me. They're really scared of spiders? Oh my gosh. You're so evil. Diet: probably carnivorous. Appearance: a Raiju is the embodiment of lightning into an animal form. They had long, sharp claws and ferocious faces. Generally, they were thought to look like wolves, dogs, tanuki, or even weasels or cats. Far more fanciful forms existed too. Sometimes Raiju were said to look like little dogs, but with 4 rear legs and 2 tails. Sometimes they were said to look like insects or crustaceans. Others looked like miniature dragons. Even more exotic Raiju were said to be chimerical monsters composed of many different animals. Whoa. Behavior: Raiju live in the sky, a world which was totally off limits to humans before the 20th century. Because of this, almost nothing can be said about their true nature or behavior. They ride bolts of lightning to earth when thunder claps, and create mayhem wherever they land. For seemingly no reason at all, they attack buildings, starting fires and causing mass destruction. Interactions: long ago, Raiju were seen as divine beasts, akin to the thunder gods, Raijin. Nothing was known about them except that they were fast, merciless, and deadly. Whenever lightning struck, people believed that a Raiju had been sent by the gods to punish them for some reason or another. Small Raiju like to burrow into humans' belly buttons to hide from angry thunder gods. This is the origin of a Japanese superstition which says to cover your belly button when you hear thunder. What? Oh my gosh. Nani? Nani? Brother, ew. Oh my goodness. Oh snap, I forgot. I got a D&D match. I must go, but it was really nice finding you. You seem to be very fun and your voice is relaxing too, little cat miss. I look forward to seeing another of your streams. Oh, thank you so much. Have fun with your D&D match. And thank you so much for coming by. I hope to see you again. What's that, brother? You passed the vibe check, madam. Aww. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Have a good rest of your night. Okay. Origin. Long ago, the Raiju was one of the most well-known and most feared supernatural creatures in Japanese folklore. Yet today is relatively minor and practically unknown to the average person. This drastic reversal is due to advances in science during the 19th and 20th centuries. In the Edo period and earlier, lightning and other natural disasters were believed to be the work of the gods. Only gods had the power to shake the earth and send fire from the sky. Lightning strikes so quickly and so randomly that it is impossible to observe. But it has very observable effects. The terrible booms that shake the ground, the odd burn patterns on the things it strikes, and the fires that it ignites. In old Japan, when buildings were all made of wood and closely packed together, a single lightning strike could cause a lot of destruction. The damage caused by lightning was indiscriminate. It destroyed everything from peasant hovels to imperial palaces. Lightning was rightfully feared by all. During the Edo period, real Raiju were popular sideshow attractions, along with kappa and mermaids. Mummified and taxidermied remains of cats, monkeys, and dogs were presented as Raiju and toured around the country in traveling shows. Viewers could pay a few coins to get a safe, up-close look at a dead Raiju in a glass case. During the Meiji period, society was rapidly transformed due to the influx of foreign science and technology. Yokai, like Raiju, were one of the first victims of this modernization. People were actively discouraged from holding on to superstitions because they were perceived as an embarrassment to the country. New understandings about electricity and lightning and the invention of the airplane explained away the Raiju's most defining features, its life in the unreachable sky, and the godlike power of lightning. Once those mysteries were gone, the Raiju had no more power over people's imaginations, and so it was quickly forgotten. Legends. Because they were so scary, Raiju were usually presented in stories as beasts to be slain, like Oni. The most famous example is probably the Nue, which attacked Kyoto and was slain by Minamoto no Yorimasa in 1153. Another legend involves the samurai Tachibana Dosetsu. One night he was taking shelter from a storm under a tree when lightning struck. He drew his sword just in time to strike the bolt. When the smoke had cleared, there was a dead Raiju on the ground next to him. Afterwards, he named his sword Raikiri, or Lightning Cutter. Cool. Meow. Yep, that was Rengar. He's being very loud. Okay. Those two are really, really good. I like those a lot. I wonder if they're gonna be featured in my book at some point. Actually, let me check the table of contents. I wonder if they are included at some point. I don't see Raiju. What about Jorogumo? Nope. Not in my book. Interesting. I wonder why. I wonder why they decided to feature only some. Like, I wonder why this 100 yokai. Because honestly, some of the ones in the book are a little bit boring, I won't lie. The website has so many cool ones. It's great. I love this website. But yes, we are on the nine-tailed fox now. Kyubi no Kitsune. Mom, do you have any drawing requests? Because right now I have an artist block. Oh no. Do you wanna draw this pretty lady? This pretty fox lady? Or do you wanna draw food? 'Cause your food drawings are really, really good. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'll try to draw her. Okay, have fun. I was gonna say, if you didn't want to do that, maybe you could draw something spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. No, thanks. You're welcome. I'll go ahead and read from the book first, so I can leave her picture up a little bit longer. Okay. Kyubi no Kitsune, also known as nine-tailed fox. The classic of mountains and seas, compiled in China in the 4th and 3rd centuries BCE, reports of the existence of nine-tailed foxes, a belief disseminated to Korea and Japan. In East Asian folklore, foxes are highly intelligent, have a devious nature, and can shapeshift into humans. When they age, they grow additional tails, and once the number reaches 9, they are at the apex of their supernatural powers. I think it's every 100 years they gain one tail, right? In Japan, the most prominent nine-tailed fox is Tamamo no Mei, who is sometimes considered to have first terrorized China and India before coming to Japan. In China, she was Baoxi, concubine of King Yu of the Zhao dynasty, before she went to India to become Marayanti, the wife of King Kalmashapara of the mythological Ikshvaku dynasty. The latter was portrayed by Utagawa Kuniyoshi in his series, Japanese and Chinese comparisons for the chapters of Genji, even though the subject is from India and not from Japan or China. You're kidding. That's all they say about it? About the nine-tailed fox? In the book? What the heck? I feel like she deserved more coverage. Okay. I'm gonna have to scroll down soon. But yes. This is the nine-tailed fox, Tamamo no Mei. Translation is a nickname literally meaning Lady Duckweed. Appearance. Tamamo no Mei is one of the most famous kitsune in Japanese mythology. You can scroll down now I have a good photo memory. Yay! Thank you. And that's really cool. I wish I had photographic memory. I don't have any memory actually. My memory's so bad. A nine-tailed magical fox. She is also one of the most powerful yokai that has ever lived. Her magical abilities were matched only by her trickiness and lust for power. Tamamo-no-Mae lived during the Heian period, and though she may not have succeeded in her plan to kill the emperor and take his place, her actions established the country and led it towards one of the most important civil wars in Japanese history. For that reason, Tamamo-no-Mae is considered one of the Nihon Sandai Aku Yokai, the three terrible yokai of Japan. Wow. Origin. Tamamo-no-Mae appears in numerous texts and has been a popular subject throughout Japanese history. Her story is portrayed in literature, no, kabuki, bunraku, and other forms of art. There are several variations on her story. Legends. Tamamo-no-Mae was born some 3,500 years ago in what is now China. Her early life is a mystery, but she eventually became a powerful sorceress. Excuse me. After hundreds of more years, she became a white-faced, golden-furred Kyubi no Kitsune, a nine-tailed fox with supreme magical power. In addition, she was an expert at manipulation. She used her charms and wit to advance her standing and influence world affairs. During the Shang dynasty, Tamamo-no-Mae was known as Daiji. She disguised herself as a beautiful woman and became the favorite concubine of King Zhao of Shang. Daiji was a model of human depravity. She did things in the palace gardens. Her fondness for watching and inventing new forms of torture are legendary. Daiji eventually brought about the fall of the entire Shang dynasty. She managed to escape execution and fled to the Magadha kingdom in India in 1046 BCE. I wonder what she did. Things with multiple people at once. Night lady activities. Arts and crafts? Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. She did arts and crafts with a bunch of people. in Magadha, she was known as Lady Kayo and became a consort of King Kalmashapada, known in Japan as Hanzoku. She used her beauty and charms to dominate the king, causing him to devour children, murder priests, and commit other unspeakable horrors. Oh my god. Eventually, whether because she ran out of children to eat or because Kalmashapada began to turn away from her and towards Buddhism, she fled back to China. Poor children for real. What do the kids do? During the Zhou dynasty, she called herself Bao Si and was known as one of the most desirable women in all of China. In 779 BCE, she became a concubine of King Yu. Not satisfied as just a mistress, she manipulated the king into deposing his wife, Queen Shen, and making Bao Si his new queen. I guess she hates children, I guess so. Oh my. though she was beautiful, Baozi rarely ever smiled. In order to please his beautiful new wife, King Yu committed acts of such evil and atrocity that eventually all of his nobles abandoned and betrayed him. Eventually, King Yu was killed and Baozi captured, and the Western Zhou dynasty was brought to an end in 771 BCE. Somehow, Baozi managed to escape again. She went into hiding for many years. Little is known of her activities until the 700s, when she resurfaced disguised as a 16-year-old girl named Wakamo. She tricked the leaders of the 10th Japanese envoy to the Tang dynasty, Kibi no Makibi, Abe no Nakamaro, and Ganjin, as they were preparing to return home to Japan. Wakamo joined their crew and took the ship to Japan, where she hid herself away for over 300 years. In the 1090s, she resurfaced once again. This time she transformed herself into a human baby and hid by the side of the road. A married couple found the baby and rescued it, taking her in as their daughter and naming her Mikuzume. She proved to be an exceedingly intelligent and talented young girl, and was so beautiful that she attracted to attention of everyone around her. It's so hard to draw the other eye. Oh no. Good luck, you got this. When she was 7 years old, Mikuzume recited poetry before the emperor. His imperial majesty immediately took a liking to her and employed her as a servant in his court. Mikuzume excelled at court, absorbing knowledge like a sponge. There was no question she could not answer, whether it was about music, history, astronomy, religion, or Chinese classics. Her clothes were always clean and unwrinkled. She always smelled pleasant. Mikuzume had the most beautiful face in all of Japan, and everyone who saw her loved her. During the summer of her 18th year, a poetry and instrument recital was held in Mikuzume's honor. During the recital, an unexpected storm fell upon the palace. All of the candles in the recital room were snuffed, leaving the participants in the dark. Suddenly, a bright light emanated from Mikuzume's body, illuminating the room. Oh. Thank you so much for the flowers, Lol Gaming. Thank you, thank you. And thank you, M1 Mir, for the hydrates. Thank you, thank you. Everybody at court was so impressed by her genius and declared that she must have had an exceedingly good and holy previous life. She was given the name Tamamo no Mei. Emperor Toba, already exceedingly fond of her, made her his consort. Almost immediately after she became the emperor's consort, the emperor fell deathly ill. Finally got 200 capos. Oh, good job, good job. I used them all on the onesie. Oh my goodness. I'd say it was worth it. None of the court physicians could determine the cause, and so the onmyoji Abe no Yasunari was called in. Abe no Yasunari read the emperor's fortune and divined that he was marked by a bad omen. Excuse me. It was good. After that, the highest priests and monks were summoned to the palace to pray for the emperor's health. The best prayers of the highest priests had no effect. The emperor continued to grow worse. Abe no Yasunari was summoned again to read the emperor's fortune. This time, to his horror, the onmyoji discovered that the emperor's beloved Tamamo no Mae was the cause of his illness. She was a kitsune in disguise and was shortening the emperor's lifespan in order to take over as ruler of Japan. Emperor Toba was reluctant to believe the diviner's words, but agreed to test Tamamo no Mae just to be sure. To save the emperor's life, Abe no Yasunari prepared the Taizan Fukun no Sai, the most secret and most powerful spell known to Onmyodo. Tamamo no Mae was ordered to perform part of the ritual. They reasoned that an evil spirit would not be able to participate in such a holy ritual. Though she was reluctant to participate, the emperor's ministers persuaded her. They told her that it would increase her standing and admiration among the court. She had little choice but to accept. I love the flowers, they're so pretty. When the ritual was performed, Tamamo no Mae dressed even more beautifully than normal. She recited the holy words as expected and played her part extremely well. But just as she prepared to wave the ceremonial staff, she vanished. Abe no Yasunari's divination was confirmed. The court flew into an uproar. Humming? Okay, I'll do it right after I finish reading about the nine-tailed fox. I won't forget, I promise. Soon after, word arrived that women and children were disappearing near Nasuno in Shimotsuke province. The court sorcerers determined that Tamamo no Mae was the cause, and it was decided that she must be destroyed once and for all. The emperor summoned the best warriors in all of the land, and then charged the most superb of them, Kazusanosuke and Miuranosuke, to find Tamamo no Mae. The warriors gladly accepted the honor. They purified themselves and set out with an army of 80,000 men to slay the nine-tailed kitsune. Holy moly! Upon reaching Nasuno, the army quickly found the kitsune. The warriors chased her for days and days, but the fox used her magical powers and outsmarted them time and time again, easily escaping. The army grew weary, and frustration set in. It seemed that nothing they did was working. However, Kazu-san-no-suke and Miura-no-suke would not accept the shame of defeat and vowed to press on. They practiced harder, honing their tactics, and eventually picked up the kitsune's trail. One night, Miura-no-suke had a prophetic dream. A beautiful young girl appeared before him, crying. She begged, "Tomorrow I will lose my life to you. Please save me." Miura-no-suke adamantly refused, and upon waking the warriors set out again to find Tamamo no Mae. Sure enough, the next day they caught her. Miura-no-suke fired 2 arrows, one through the fox's flank and one through its neck. Kazu-san-no-suke swung his blade. It was over, just as the dream had said. However, Tamamo no Mae's evil did not end with her death. 1 year after she died, Emperor Kono died, heirless. The following year, her lover and former Emperor Toba died as well. A succession crisis ignited between forces loyal to Emperor Go-Shirakawa and forces loyal to former Emperor Sutoku. This crisis started the Fujiwara-Minamoto rivalry that led to the Genpei War, the end of the Heian period, and the rise of the first shoguns. As if that were not enough, Tamamo no Mae's spirit haunted a massive boulder which killed every living thing that touched it. Oh, I've heard about this. I've heard about this in real life. I've seen pictures of this boulder. It's so cool. I love the nine-tailed fox. I love it, love it, love it. Okay. Okay. I'll go ahead and do the humming now. Rengar wants to be a part of this. Meow. He wants to join in. Christmas already? I guess so. I don't know why Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was in my head for some reason. That's so funny. Okay, one more, one more. It's not even Halloween yet. I know. I know. Oh my goodness. Okay. Who do we have next? Who do we have? One second. I'm readjusting in my chair because I'm uncomfortable now. You saw my legs again. Okay. Little stretchy stretch. Okay. Next up is Mehitotsu. Mehitotsu Bo. Mehitotsu Bo. What the heck? Let's try the English translation. One-eyed priest. I don't think that's it. Yippee stretch. Yippee yippee. Yippee. I bet it's gonna be under a different name. But it doesn't show up when I type in its translated name, so I'm confused now. Let's try just Mehitotsu. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Well, one second. Okay. Mehitotsu. Rengar very demure today, very cutesy. He is very bratty, very mindful. Oh my god, he. Wow. He's funny. Why, when I look this up, does it show anime characters? Let's try including the word yokai. Very meowful. For real. Indeed. I need to make this picture bigger. Big picture. There we go. Nope, that's not big enough. Let's try 150. Okay, let's try 200. Okay, let's try 250. Okay, that's good. That's good. And here is our yokai. It is called Mehitotsubo. Translated to one-eyed priest. I'll be reading from the book. My cat is very snory. Ah, sleeping good. A one-eyed priest appears in Japanese folklore under several different names. Well, that's probably why I couldn't find it on the website. It has so many names. In the hand scroll pictures of monsters in the collection of the Harold B. Lee Brigham Young University, he is called Mehitotsubo, while in the one in the scroll in the collection of the Minneapolis Institute of Art, he is simply called Ichigan, literally meaning one eye. He's having a dream where he's running after a fish. I could tell because he keeps kicking me. Oh my goodness. Let's try typing in. What did I say? I already forgot. Ichigan? Ichigan? Okay. Ichigan. Really? Not that one either. Well, let's try one more. Ichime? Ichime? Wow. What the heck? Albozu? Albozu, let's see. Albozu. Wow. We have a winner. Ding 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 ding. Alrighty. Sounds like elbows, right? Oh my goodness. Here we have Albozu. Or Bazu. Ba? I don't know how to do that accent mark. Ba? Bazu? Okay, anyway. Translation means blue monk. Habitat is wheat and barley fields, uninhabited homes, and lonely roads. Diet varies from region to region, but commonly children. Oh, well, we have another yokai that likes to eat kids. Poor kids, what do they do? Okay. always children? I don't know. I have no idea. Appearance. Al-Bozu are generally depicted as large, one-eyed, blue-skinned priests with a strong connection to magic. However, local accounts vary greatly in details such as size, number of eyes, and habitat. In Okayama, they are described as two-eyed giants who take up residence in abandoned or uninhabited homes. In other stories, they appear in wheat fields or on dark, lonely roads. Mom, please protect me. I'm scared now. You're fine. You're fine. You're very safe. You are very protected. Interactions. In Shizuoka, Albozu are said to appear on spring evenings at sunset in the wheat and barley fields. The transition from night to day is a popular theme in the tradition of Inyo sorcery. Further, the still blue-green leaves of the young barley also have powerful connections to Inyo. Children who go running and playing through the fields in the evening might be snatched up and taken away by an Albozu. Thus, good children must go straight home after school and not go trampling through the fields. In Kagawa, Albozu appear late at night to young women and ask them, "Would you like to hang by your neck?" If the woman says no, the Albozu disappears without a word. However, if she ignores him or says nothing, he attacks her with lightning speed, knocks her out, and hangs her by the neck. Well, that's rude. How would you do that? In Yamaguchi, they are considered minor deities. They appear before humans on the road and challenge them to sumo matches. Because Yamaguchi's Albozu are only as big as children, many a person has foolishly accepted the challenge, only to find himself flung to the ground with godlike strength and I butcher this word so much, potentially, there we go, potentially lethal speed. Sorry. Origin. Very little is known about this yokai. Toriyama Sakin was the first to record the Albozu, and his illustration came with not a single word of description other than its name. From its name, we can glean a little bit of information. The word Ao means blue or green and can denote immaturity and inexperience. Another well-known yokai, Ao Nyobo, uses this color in a similar manner. As the original, no, not from you, from that godly strength, like if it was me, I would have tried to run. Right? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that is horrifying, actually, to think about. As the original illustration was black and white, it may even be that this yokai was never intended to be colored blue or green, but rather just as a mockery of what Toriyama Sakin saw as a corrupt and unskilled priesthood. Nonetheless, oh. Thank you so much for the hydrate redeem. Thank you. Nonetheless, thanks to its name, it is usually depicted in a sickly shade of owl. I gave up on saving on the onesie, it's too much. Oh no. Too long. Okay. The fact that Albozu has only one eye and is revered as a minor god in some places, draws a strong parallel with another yokai, the Hito Tsume Kozo. Because of his similarity, there are theories suggesting a connection to the ancient spirit worship of old Japan. In these shamanistic proto-religions, one-eyed monsters often originated as fallen mountain gods and bringers of evil, sent to do the bidding of larger deities. They could be kept at bay with woven baskets or other objects with many holes, which the monsters would view as hundreds of eyes and avoid, either out of fear or jealousy. Because there are so many different accounts, and because there are so many different kinds of nasty priest yokai, it is impossible to tell which, if any, is the real Aobozu, and which are variations of other kinds of yokai. Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting, very interesting. Yeah. Okay. I think I'll probably lower the channel point redeems a bit after stream today. I'm still scared for my life. No, don't be. You're fine, you're fine. You are very safe. You are very, very, very protected. Okay. Now let's read from the book. A one-eyed priest appears in Japanese folklore under several different names. In the hand scroll pictures of monsters, in the collection of the Harold B. Lee Library, Brigham Young University, he is called Mehitotsubo, while in the one in the scroll. I'm just making up words at this point. You sure look at that character hanging? They're fine, they're fine. They're just struggling to do pull-ups. Well, in the one in the scroll in the collection of the Minneapolis Institute of Art, he is simply called Ichigan, literally meaning one eye. In Poems on 100 Stories, his name is Ichime, which also means one eye, and in illustrations of a demon horde's night parade, Toriyama Sekine calls him Aobozu, literally meaning blue monk. This name was adopted by Kawanabe Kyosai in Kyosai's random sketches. While Mehitotsubo appears like a normal priest clad in a brown robe, albeit with no sandals, his distinct characteristic is his one eye, centered above his long and ugly nose that makes him look like the Cyclops from Greek and Roman mythology. They didn't have to call his nose ugly, but they chose to. That's funny. Another demon by the name of Hitotsume Kozo, literally meaning one-eyed monk in training, might be the child version of Mehitotsubo. Generally, Mehitotsubo appears harmless in the arts, but the Minneapolis scroll pictures him with fangs. What? Fangs? That's interesting. You sure look at... how about those figures who open the door in the shadow? They're just Halloween decorations. You're fine. It's just plastic and batteries, you know? It's fake. It's not real. Things to eat. No, it's like the things that are plastic, and you put them in your mouth, and then you can't talk well because there's like things in your mouth and you can't talk anymore because, yeah. Those kinds of things. Next up we have Mikoshi Nyudo. Struggling to think of something not scary. Mikoshi Nudo. I'm sorry, is it too scary? Oh, well, this one's even scarier. It's me right now? Oh. Well, this one's a little bit funny because it has a giraffe neck. This is just a giraffe. Okay. Mikoshi Nudo. Translation: Anticipating Priest. Alternate names: Mikoshi, Miyage Nyuro, Takabozu. Habitat: bridges, roads, streets, especially at night. Diet: omnivorous, prefers travelers. Appearance: oh, posture check, thank you, thank you. Mikoshi Nyudo are fearsome yokai who appear late at night to lone travelers on empty streets, intersections, or bridges. They appear to be harmless traveling priests or monks, no taller than an ordinary person, but in an instant, they grow abnormally tall with long claws and hair like a wild beast. Behavior: as soon as a person raises his eyes to look upon a Mikoshi Nyudo, the giant grows to an immense height, as tall as the observer is able to raise his eyes, and just as fast. My dream. This causes the person to look up so high and fast that they lose their balance and tumble backwards. That's when the Mikoshi Nudo lunges forward and bites their throat out with its teeth. My dream of being tall. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I wish I was taller too. Interactions. Those unfortunate enough to meet this cruel yokai usually do not live to tell the tale. Much depends on the person's reaction. If they try to ignore and walk past the Mikoshi Nyudo, the angry giant will crush them or pierce them with bamboo spears and branches. The same fate is met by those who turn and try to run away. People who stare at the Mikoshi Nyudo frozen in fear will drop dead on the spot, overcome by its presence. You're perfect, honey. Oh, thank you. I'm 4 foot tall and everyone else in my school is 6 to 7. Oh my goodness. That's so crazy. Why is everyone at your school so tall? Oh my gosh. I'm a short queen. Yes, you are. The only possible escape is to anticipate the Mikoshi Nyudo, thus its name. Meet it face to face, eye to eye, and show no fear. Then look from its head down to its feet, rather than staring at the feet and looking up. If done properly, the giant's power to grow will be sapped. Telling the giant, "You lost, I anticipated your trick," causes it to vanish in anger, leaving the traveler to pass safely along. Other forms. Mikoshi Nyudo is a popular form of some shape-shifting animals. In particular, Itachi and Tanuki transform into these giants in order to hunt humans. Kitsune and Mujina are known to occasionally take this form as well, though less often. When a Mikoshi Nyudo is result of a transformation, it carries a bucket, a lantern, or some other tool. This tool is where the shapeshifter's true body is stored. If you can snatch the object away from the giant before it attacks, the spell is broken, and the transformed yokai will be at its captor's mercy. This one's not so scary. You just have to anticipate it. It is quite horrifying to look at, though. Goodness. Okay. Let's read a bits about it in the book. After I fix my posture again. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it isn't scary because it doesn't eat children. You're safe. Is there no more rain sounds? Where did the rain go? Oh, oh my. They're very quiet. Oh. There we go. That might be better. Okay. Oops. This whole time I've been able to click on the picture to make it bigger. Oh my god. I did not know that. I didn't know. Sounds like a water fountain? Yeah. Very nice and calming and relaxing. Okay. Right, the book. Mikoshi Nyudo, also known as the Look-Over Priest. There are several related demons based on Nyudo, which is a term applied to someone who is about to enter the Buddhist priesthood, or to someone whose head is shaven in the manner of a Buddhist priest, but who remains a lay person. One type of Nyudo demon is the O-Nyudo, which is basically a gigantic Nyudo. The other is a Mikoshi Nyudo, a form of O-Nyudo that has such an enormously extended neck that it can look over, also known as Mikoshi. Tall things such as folding screens that were used by the affluents as room dividers. Nightbot is yapping again. Both types of Nyudo demon usually have a bald head and sometimes a third eye on their forehead, and both types appear during the night, and although not generally harmless, can attack people. Uragawa Kuniyoshi portrayed Sakara Kintoki, one of the four heavenly kings, who aided Minamoto Yorimitsu in his adventures, wrestling with a Mikoshi Nyudo and grabbing his long neck and head. Kuniyoshi's student, Tsukioka Yoshitoshi, portrayed the famous sumo wrestler Onagawa Kisaburo, who had heard that his master's castle was being terrorized every night by monsters. The courageous Kisaburo is waiting in the night for the demons when the head of a Mikoshi Nyudo appears from behind a folding screen to laugh at him. Relaxed and visibly unimpressed by the supernatural creature, Kisaburo blows smoke in its face, much to the displeasure of the Mikoshi Nyudo. I think I'm the yapper here? Not at all. I think you're fine. Oh, I guess that's it. That's it for Mikoshi Nyudo. Very scary looking now that I'm seeing it like full screen. Oh me, oh my. Scary. Okay. Up next, we have Narigama, which translates to chirping cauldron. Narigama. there it is. Okay. Okay. Narigama. Translation: ringing kettle or crying kettle. Alternate names: Narikama or Kamanari. Habitat kitchens. Bro looks the same height as me. What? What? Okay, you might be right. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm hungry. Okay, appearance. Narigama are a tsukumogami of kama, iron kettles or cauldrons used to cook rice in old Japanese kitchens. They have long arms and legs. Their bodies are covered in dark hair, as if wearing an animal's pelt. Flames lick the sides of the kettle, which either serves as their head, or which they wear like a helmet. Behavior. Little is known about the true nature of Narigama. However, a number of theories exist. They are often depicted cavorting with other tsukumogami in illustrations of the night parade of 100 demons. Lurking right now for channel points? Okay, have a good lurk. Interactions. A Narigama's most amazing talent is the ability to predict the future. As its name suggests, it begins to emit sounds when it is heated over a fire. When the water inside begins to boil, a Narigama will begin to ring or cry like an animal. Depending on the sound that it emits, it is possible to know whether the weather will be rainy or fair. An onmyojo, or a priest, can even divine good and bad fortunes based on the sounds the Narigama makes as its contents are boiled. Origin. Illustrations of Narigama appear in some of the oldest Hyakki-yagyo Emaki picture scrolls, although they appear without a name or description. Later, Toriyama Sakin included it in Hyakki Tsuzure Bukuro, along with a brief history. According to Sakin, the Narigama was first described in the Hakutakuzu, a record of all the supernatural creatures in the world describing their strengths and weaknesses. The entry in the Hakutakuzu explains that the Narigama's ability to ring is connected to an ancient oni named Renjo. Renjo, 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 Renjo. The Edo period book Kanzo Kidan also describes Renjo as haunting kettles. According to this book, when a Narigama begins acting up, if you stand 3 shaku, about 90 centimeters, away from it and loudly say the name Renjo, the fires will descend into the earth beneath the house. The haunting will end, and from then on, the household will be blessed with good fortune. Oh, that's a good deal. That's a good deal. At the Kibitsu Shrine in Okayama Prefecture, priests still practice a folk ritual called Narukama, which involves boiling a kettle and examining the sounds it emits to predict good and bad fortunes. According to the Okayama tradition, the ritual's powers derive not from Renjo, but from an ancient oni named Ura, who long ago terrorized the region. Eventually, Ura was slain, but even in death, his head cried out non-stop. The flesh was eaten away to the bone by dogs, and still cries emitted from his empty skull. Uda's head was buried beneath the shrine's kitchen in order to silence it, but he could still be heard groaning beneath the kettles. Finally, a priestess named Asohime offered a sacrifice of food to Uda's restless spirit. This quieted him, and he changed his ways. Since then, Uda's spirit has used the crying kettle to foretell good and bad fortunes to the Kibitsu shrine priests. Toriyama Sakin may have based his description on the Narukama ritual, altering the history and connecting it to ancient China in order to make it seem more authentic. Oh, okay. Very cool, very cool. It looks very silly in the picture. I'm thirsty, 1 second. Okay. Let's read from the book. Narigama. I'm thirsty, refreshing. Yeah. Narigama, also known as chirping cauldron. The Narigama, or Narikama, is a demon of the Tsukumogami, literally meaning tool spirit category, which Toriyama Sakin features in a futile bag of illustrations of a horde of utensils. Narigama literally means chirping cauldron or crying cauldron, referring to the call of birds. This demon's head is an upside-down cauldron from which flames arise. Its body is covered in long hair, but its limbs have short hair. Sakin's picture shows the Narigama praying, holding up a votive tablet, also known as ima, decorated with 2 birds. However, the location in which Sakin has captured the Narigama is not a religious one, but rather an ordinary kitchen typical of the time. In his commentary, he mentions a demon by the name of Rinjo, which is known in China to emit bird-like cries, and that saying his name can put an end to strange happenings. Hola, buenas. Hola, Reina. Hello, good night. Hello, and good night to you too. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your stay. We are reading about yokai, and right now we are on Narigama, also known as the chirping cauldron. So, I hope you're in a spooky mood. Buenas noches. You are reading, yeah. Okayama City is home to a Kibitsu shrine where the ancient ritual Narukama Shunji is performed. This is meant to reveal if a particular wish will be granted in the future. During the ceremony, a sound emerges from a cauldron, which is actually made from steaming rice grains, and the believer is left to interpret if the outcome is good or bad. Okay. That's it. That's all for Narigama. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Next up is Nekomata. Wow. This cat is so laid back and chill and watching the fireworks. So cute. Nekomata. Translation: forked cat. Habitat, towns and cities. Diets, carnivorous, frequently humans. Looks like my cat right now. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, I had to yawn. Appearance. One particularly monstrous breed of Bakineko is the two-tailed variety known as Nekomata. Nekomata are found in cities and villages, and are born in the same way as other Bakineko. However, only the oldest, largest cats with the longest tails, and thus the most intelligence, become this powerful variety. When a Nekomata transforms into a yokai, its tail splits down the center into two identical tails. These monster cats are most likely seen walking around on their hind legs and speaking human languages. Behavior. While not all Bakineko are malicious or violent towards their masters, all Nekomata are. They look upon humans with contempt. Nekomata summon fireballs and start great conflagrations, killing many people. They control corpses like puppet masters with their necromantic powers, and they use their powerful influence to blackmail or enslave humans. The most dangerous and powerful Nekomata live deep in the mountains, where they prowl in the shape of wild cats like leopards and lions. They grow to incredible sizes, many meters long, and prey on other large animals such as wild boars, dogs, bears, and of course, humans. Made me yawn too. Yawns are so contagious, and my cat yawned. Oh my, we're just all so sleepy. Talking about yawning made me yawn again. What is this vicious cycle? Let's read about the Nekomata in the book. Me too. Oh my gosh. Let's stop talking about it. Nekomata is a type of cat ghost that can either be wild and live in the mountains, or be domesticated and live in someone's house. In China, stories about supernatural cats go as far back as the 6th century, whereas in Japan the earliest appearance is in the book Record of a Bright Moon from 1233. Wild Nekomata hiding in the mountainous regions can be as large as boars, can eat humans, and can also take on a human form. In demon picture hand scrolls, like Illustrated Scroll of a Mysterious Horde by Sawaki Sushi from 1737 at the Fukuoka Art Museum, and Pictures of Monsters, in the collection of the Harold B. Lee Library, Brigham Young University, the Nekomata takes on the form of a woman playing the shamisen, a 3-stringed instrument, the hollow body of which is covered front and back with skin. During the Edo period, cat skin was traditionally used for the covering. It is therefore assumed that this Nekomata is singing a sad song about its family. Toriyama Sakine features a Nekomata in his book Illustrations of a Demon Horde's Night Parade from 1776 that shows how a Nekomata transforms into a human by beginning to walk on its hind legs and carrying a towel on its head. The Nekomata has a split tail, which is meant to distinguish it from other supernatural cats known as Bakineko. However, the shamisen plucking Nekomata and the demon picture hand scrolls, which are labeled as Nekomata, are not depicted with split tails. Hence, this does not seem to be an indisputable characteristic of Nekomata. Interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So many face squishies. So many squishies. probably read mm, one or two more. Let me see, let me see. Oh, I don't know. I'm already in bed. I'm not sleeping well. Oh, okay. I'm glad that you are warm and cozy and comfy. Oh, hello, Var Morales. Going to bed good night? Good night. Sleep well. Thank you so much for being here. Good night. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. Mm. Of course. Of course, of course. You're very welcome. Okay, next up is Nobusuma. Oh, well, maybe if I spell it right. There we go. Okay. I don't know. I'll try to read for 20 more minutes. Okay. Nobusuma, also known as wild quilt. Alternate name is Tobikura, also known as flying warehouse. Excuse me. Habitat is forests and mountains. Its diet is primarily blood, also fire, nuts, fruit, and berries. Wow, what a variety in its diet. Appearance. A bat which lives to a very old age develops magical powers and changes into a yokai known as a Nobusuma. They look almost identical to musasabi, or Japanese giant flying squirrels, although they are much more dangerous. Behavior. Nobusuma eats nuts, fruit, and berries, but also feed on fire, and by sucking blood from humans and small animals, such as cats. No, 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 you stay away from my babies. They attack travelers walking the roads at night. They swoop down from the trees onto the faces of their unsuspecting victims, latch on, and begin sucking blood. When they do not need to feed, they simply swoop down and blow out lanterns and torches, flying back up into the night sky with a creepy cry that goes, "Ga, ga." I didn't know how to make that sound creepy. Origin. While Nobusuma are born from long-lived bats, the transformation does not stop there. Once a Nobusuma reaches a very old age, it transforms again, either into a Yamachichi or a Momonichi. There we go. This yokai should not be confused with the Nobusuma from Kochi Prefecture, whose name is pronounced the same, but is actually a variety of a different yokai called Nurikabe. Okay. Okay. It's kind of funny looking, a little bit cute, but Yeah, you better stay away from my cats. Okay. Now let's read from the book. Nobusuma, also known as Wild Blanket. A Nobusuma resembles a flying squirrel, and its name, Wild Blanket, literally describes its form when it's flying in the air. When in flight, it looks similar to a bat, but it has short limbs and long claws, and is covered in a rich fur. Japan is home to the Musasabi, the Japanese giant flying squirrel, which can grow to a body length of 20 inches or 50 centimeters. Since squirrels able to fly at night were deemed suspicious in pre-modern times, this species was perfectly qualified to be considered demonic. Chippy chippy chappa chappa doopy doopy dabba dabba magikomi doopy doopy boom 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 boom. Sorry, I couldn't resist. However, Toriyama Sakine in his book Illustrations of Another Demon Horde from Past and Present further notes that it eats nuts as well as fire. The Edo period, 1603 to 1868, Book of Weird Phenomena, miscellaneous writings on a venerable plum tree, mentions a beast that attacks cats and sucks out their blood, and when it is killed it looks like a winged weasel. Another legend says that this demon extinguishes the torches carried by people at night, which would explain why it is believed it can eat fire. The picture book of 100 Stories from 1841 claims... It claims that a very old bat eventually becomes a demon. Uragawa Kuniyoshi, as well as his student Tsukioka Yoshitoshi, portrayed the famous swordsman Miyamoto Musashi fighting a Nobusuma in the mountains, which is an adaptation of the legend about Musashi training in the art of the sword. Very cool, very cool. Wood veneer, what? Is that what I said? I'm very bad at reading sometimes. Galvanized square steel, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, next up is Nue. What the heck? It looks so crazy. Look at this. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. It looks so cool. It's a tiger, some kind of lizard, maybe a dragon, and a chimera. Oh my gosh. So cool. Super duper cool. Okay, what is that? It's a Nue. Translation none. It's written with a character connotating night and bird. Okay. Habitat is unknown, only seen in the sky, accompanied by black clouds. Its diet is also unknown. Its appearance. The Nue is one of the oldest yokai recorded, having its first appearance in the Kojiki. That is the year 712 CE, an account of the early histories of Japan. It also appears in the Heian period encyclopedia Wamyo Ryujusho, the year 938 CE, and again in the Hiki Monogatari, 1371 CE, a record of one of Japan's bloodiest civil wars and most tragic family clans. It has the head of a monkey, the body of a tanuki, the tail of a snake, and the limbs of a tiger. In ancient times, it was thought to be a kind of nocturnal bird. Its call is supposed to sound like that of a white thrush, and thus its name is written with a kanji that contains the meanings night and bird. Very unknown, very odd looking, not demure. Pearls. Behavior. Little is known about the Niue's natural habitats and lifestyle. While sightings throughout history have been rare, Niue are considered to be pretty evil monsters. The few times that humans and Niue have crossed paths, the results have been disastrous. Oh gosh. Legends. One famous Niue attack occurred in the summer of 1153 in Kyoto. Emperor Konoe began to have nightmares every night and grew very ill. Neither medicine nor prayers had any effect on his illness, and the source was attributed to some kind of evil spirit which was visiting the palace every night, early in the morning. These events climaxed some days later in a storm which appeared over the imperial palace around 2 a.m. Lightning struck the roof, setting it on fire. The emperor summoned the legendary samurai Minamoto no Yorimasa to deal with the evil spirit. Yorimasa brought his trusted companion, Aino Hayata, and his legendary bow which he received from Minamoto no Yorimitsu to hunt the beast. During the night, a strange wind came over them, followed by a black cloud. Yorimasa fired his arrow into the clouds above the palace, and out from the sky came a horrible scream, as a Niue dropped to earth. Aino Hayata leaped upon the body, dealing it a finishing blow. The emperor immediately recovered from his illness and rewarded the heroes with the legendary katana Shishio for their service. This event has been immortalized in numerous paintings and ukiyo-e prints. Pinoy, Hoi, Philippines. Whoa! Sorry, I have too much Filipino pride. Oh, you're fine. I just don't know what word I said. That sounded like that. After the Niue was slain, the inhabitants of Kyoto were afraid of a retaliatory curse for killing the beast, so they loaded its body in a ship and sent it down the Kamo River. The boat with the Niue's body eventually washed up on the shore near the village of Ashiya in Hyogo Prefecture. The good citizens of Ashiya removed the Niue's body, built it a burial mound, and gave it a proper funeral. You can still visit the mound, known as Nuezuka, today. Ah, well, that was nice of them. But I definitely understand. I understand the inhabitants of Kyoto, that they didn't want to bury it where they live, just in case there would be some kind of retaliation. So I get it. Very nice of the citizens of Ashiya to bury it, though. That was sweet of them. Yeah, I forgot what word it was to have been memory. That's okay. But I have photographic memory. Lucky. I wish I had that. still need to read from the book, huh? Nue. The tale of the Hike from the 13th century includes an episode about a monster called Nue, which is described as having the head of a monkey, the body of a badger, the tail of a snake, and the feet of a tiger. The creature is reported to have tormented Emperor Konoe during the Ninpei era. Every night at exactly the same time, in the early hours of the morning, dark clouds enveloped the palace from the east, and the emperor became possessed by a spirit. The nobles in quarters decided to call upon a great warrior to face the monster in the night and protect the emperor. The choice fell on Minamoto Yorimasa, head of the arsenal and a famed archer. Yorimasa follows the imperial order and takes with him only one of his trusted retainers, Aino Hayata. Hayata carries eagle-feathered arrows and Yorimasa 2 pheasant-feathered arrows. Yorimasa takes up his position on the veranda, and as in the nights before, dark clouds envelop the palace from the east. In the clouds, Yorimasa spots a demon, knowing very well that his life will be sacrificed if he misses. The determined Yorimasa invokes the god of war and shoots his arrow. Yorimasa is convinced that he has hit the Nue, and Hayata rushes to the monster, stabbing it with his sword 9 times. During the Oho era, 1161 to 63, the cry of a Nue was heard in the palace, and the Emperor Nijo was alarmed, remembering the bravery of Yorimasa 10 years earlier. Yorimasa is called upon it once again. A little after twilight, a dark cloud appears above the palace roof, and Yorimasa shoots and kills his second Nue. The sword that Yorimasa is rewarded with for killing the first Nue is named Shishio, or King of Lions, and is considered to have survived to this day. It is registered in Japan as an important cultural property, also known as Juyo Bunkazai, and is stored in the collection of the Tokyo National Museum. Toriyama Sekin included the chimera-like Nue flying above the roof in a dark swirl in illustrations of another demon horde from past and present. The warriors Yorimasa and Hayata who killed it became a popular motif in woodblock prints. I'm so tempted to press the hydrate button, but I can't, so I have to save points for the onesie. For the onesie. Hee hee, dark squirrel. Dark squirrel. 1 second, I need to fix my posture again. Okay. All better. Okay, who is next? The Nue was pretty cool. Very interesting. Excuse me. Okay, this one is called Nupepo. Oh my. Oh my. Chat, what the heck is this thing? Are you all seeing this nipple? Excuse me? Nupepo. Nupepo. It does sound like nipple. Oh my goodness. Translation: a corruption of the slang for wearing too much makeup. What? Alternate names: Nupefuho. Nupefuho. Habitat: graveyards, old temples. Its diet is unknown. mirror, please. Appearance. Nupeppo are bizarre and creepy yokai found in ruined temples, overgrown graveyards, and other dilapidated areas. These creatures are known for their revolting appearance and smell. They give off a strong odor of rotten meat. They look like large, flabby, roughly humanoid chunks of flesh, about the size of a child, with lumpy, undeveloped hands and feet, and vaguely indiscernible facial features. Oh my gosh. Behavior. Nupeppo appear usually only at night and are not known to cause any particular harm or mischief, other than being disgusting. Dang. They seem to enjoy the nauseating effect their smell has on passerbys. They frequently cause chaos and havoc by running around and disgusting people and outrunning angry villagers who would try to chase them down and kill them. Interactions. Nupeppo are very rare yokai. There are only a few recorded sightings, even though their grotesque form is well known. Accounts usually describe lords sending hosts of warriors to chase the creature out of the castle or a temple, only to have it outrun the guards and escape, causing some of them to swoon and faint from its odor. Their smell isn't that bad. Yeah, apparently so. Though they are passive and non-aggressive, they can move quickly and are notoriously hard to catch. Oh, ads just started. Please lower your volume. I didn't get a warning that time. According to the records of Edo period pharmacists, its flesh imparts incredible power on those who eat it, providing they are willing and able to keep it down. And it can also be made into a powerful medicine with excellent curative properties. Origin. Nupeppo's origins are mysterious. They are believed to be a distant relative of Noperabo. Some scholars suggest that Nupeppo may in fact be botched transformations of inexperienced shape-shifting yokai, such as a Mujina or Tanuki. The origin of their name is equally mysterious. It is thought to be derived from slang for wearing too much makeup, painted so thickly that facial features become indiscernible, just as Nupeppo's features are barely discernible on their fleshy, fatty faces. Oh my gosh. Oh, Nightbot just got on to you. What happened? What happened? Oh. You're fine. It's okay. Wait, eat it? Oh, yeah. I would never. It sounds too disgusting. But yeah, you're okay. And one mirror, Nightbot is just very strict. I think it was just the caps lock. So you're fine. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Oh, it was the symbols? Oh. Okay. Too many symbols, I guess. Nightbot is chill with caps lock nowadays? Oh, okay. Good. Maybe I should make it so where symbols are okay too. It's very weird eating something that sounds like nipples. Yeah, it is very, very weird. But I mean, hey, if it's like medicinal and it could save you from death, then hey, maybe I would. If I really, really absolutely had to. Okay. Next up, we have Nura Rihyun. Nura Rihyun. Oh, here it is. It looks like the alien from American Dad. I forgot his name. Megamind. Literally. The alien from American Dad. No way. Literally. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh goodness. Okay. Posture check, thank you. Thank you. Okay. But welcome back, LOL Gaming. I hope you've been well. That thing needs it. Oh. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Here we have the Nurarihyon, which is translated to slippery gourd. Oh my. Alternate name is Nurihyon. Habitat is expensive villas, living rooms, brothels, possibly marine in origin. What the heck? Diet. It's picky. Prefers expensive and luxurious food. Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, appearance. Nurarihyon is a mysterious and powerful yokai encountered all across Japan. It is said appearances can be deceiving, and Nurarihyon is the perfect illustration of this. Overall, he is rather benign looking. His head is elongated and gourd-shaped. His face is wizened and wrinkled, resembling a cross between an old man and a catfish. He wears elegant clothing, often a splendid silk kimono or the rich robes of a Buddhist abbot, and carries himself in the quiet manner of a sophisticated gentleman. Spoiled brat, oh my gosh. Behavior. The short, comical, elderly Nurarihyon is actually the most powerful and elite of all the yokai. He travels in an ornate palanquin carried by human or yokai servants, often visiting red light districts but occasionally stopping at mountain villas as well. Nurarihyon is known as Kaibutsu no Oyadama, the supreme commander of all monsters. Every yokai listens to his words and pays him respect, treating him as the elder and leader in all yokai meetings. Along with Otoroshi and Nozuchi, Nurarihyon leads the procession known as the Night Parade of 100 Demons through the streets of Japan on dark, rainy nights. He fits the role of Supreme Commander every bit as much when he interacts with humans as well. Wow. Interactions. Nurarihyon shows up on evenings when a household is extremely busy. He arrives at homes unexpectedly in his splendid palanquin and slips into the house unnoticed by anyone. He acts in all respects as if he were the master of the house, helping himself to the family's luxuries such as fine teas and tobacco. His power is so great that even the real owners of the house can do nothing to stop him. In fact, even after they finally notice his presence, the owners believe the Nurariyon to actually be the rightful master of the house. Eventually, he leaves just as he came, quietly and politely slipping out of the house and into his palanquin. As the owners of the house obsequiously bow and wave him farewell, only after he has left does anyone become suspicious of the mysterious old man who just visited. Oh, you're still on? Nice. Yeah! I'll probably be here maybe another 20 minutes. I said that 20 minutes ago. But welcome back, Brady Cthulhu. Nice to see you again. You missed the alien from American Dad. Let me show you what it looks like. Is this monster a professional gaslighter? Yes. Yes. You missed the one that sounds like nipples as well. Nupepo, Nupepo. Oh, I have my kitty cow pillow. So cute, so cute. I love it. That's literally Herbert from Family Guy. Oh my, not Herbert the pervert. Oh my god. Oh my god. 2-in-1 combo. 2-in-1. Oh my gosh. Herbert the Who now. Have you seen Family Guy? Oh my goodness. This one's pretty funny. But yes, welcome back, Brady Cthulhu. No, the alien thing always scared me as a kid. Oh no. Bro's always going after Chris. Yeah, poor Chris. Oh my, okay. Origin. As to Nurarihion's origins, there is only speculation. The oldest records of his existence are mere sketches and paintings. His name comes from Nurarari, meaning to slip away, and Hyon, an onomatopoeia describing floating upwards, written with the kanji for gourd, due to the shape of his head. This connotates a slippery evasiveness which he employs when posing as master of the house. Excuse me. In Okayama Prefecture, some evidence links Nurarihyon to Umibozu. Their Nurarihyon are globe-shaped sea creatures about the size of a man's head, which float about in the Seto Inland Sea. When fishermen try to catch one, the sphere sinks down into the water just out of reach, and then bobs back up mockingly. It has been theorized that some of these slippery globes migrate to land, where they gradually gain influence and power, becoming the Nurarihyon known throughout the rest of Japan. Whether this theory is the true origin of the supreme commander of all monsters, or just one more of his many mysteries, has yet to be solved. Oh me, oh my. This one's very, very interesting. To be honest, I still think it's Megamind. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Very strange, but also very interesting. Alien from American Dad as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me fix my posture again so I can read from the book. Okay. There we go. At least it wasn't Quagmire the Yokai. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Excuse me. Okay. The picture in the book looks even more like mischievous. Like, just the look, the side eye he's giving is so crazy. Excuse me, thank you. Nurarihyun, the demon picture hand scrolls, as well as the demon night parades, sometimes feature the Nurarihyun as an unshaven old man with a supersized, backwards elongated bald head. While the Nurarihyun is usually depicted barefoot with sagging shoulders and loosely fitting kimono and sash, that could point to him being a monk. Toriyama Sekine deviates from this in his book Illustrations of a Demon Horde's Night Parade. He depicts the Nurarihyun as a high-ranking samurai. Oh no, my kitty cow pillow went away. Gives Smiling Friends Mr. Boss vibes. Huh? Smiling Friends Mr. Boss vibes. I don't know about that. Never heard. Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye. Oh my goodness, for real though. I'll have to look up the picture after I finish reading so you can see it. It's so funny. He depicts the Nurarihyun as a high-ranking samurai who carries a sword, wears a more sumptuous robe and sandals, and enters a house after riding in a comfortable, large, and therefore expensive palanquin. As with so many other images of demons, no explanatory note is given, and thus little is known about the Nurarihyun, as its name is a composite of the words Nurari, meaning slippery, and Hyun, meaning bizarre. This might indicate that it cannot be caught. A plausible explanation could therefore be that the Nurarihyun is a bizarre creature that stealthily enters one house, drinks one's tea and smokes, and then disappears without a trace. Wow. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Oops. Oh my god, now that I look at him, I think he looks like my PE teacher. Oh my god, no. That's literally the side eye of my grandma's dog. Oh my gosh. Big, bald forehead. Bro has enough forehead it turned into back hair. I'm gonna see if my doors are locked. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me show you this picture where he's giving bombastic side eye. Let's see if it pops up here. Here it is. Oh my god, it is so funny. It's so funny. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Oops. Bombastic side eye. Not me, I got salt in every door and window frame. Good. Very good. Keep the bad energies, bad demons, bad spirits, keep them away. I need to buy salt. Oh, you don't have salt? Or does that have to be like a specific kind? Just like Grandma used to tell me? Aw, yeah. My family, we never had really any, like, superstitions or, you know, traditions to keep evilness away. Other than my grandma saging the house a few times. But that's really all. We've never used salt before. Maybe thinking of Chris. Oh my gosh. Salty, salty. The only bad I need in my life are gothic Canadian Tommy Mommy batteries. Oh my gosh. I used it all. Oh no. Nightbot, stop being rude. It's this shrug emoticon. Nightbot is so rude. I need to go punish Nightbot later. Your granny mama did what to the house? Sage. It's where you like burn some sage and you walk around the house cleansing it from evil energy. That's the second time this has happened to me. Oh, I'm sorry. Nightbot doesn't like the symbols. But I was able to see the emoticon, the shrug. It happened to you a while ago? Yeah, the symbols. It doesn't like symbols, but I'll go late after stream. I'll tell Nightbot to chill out with the deleting messages when it's symbols, you know? Weird enough, I had to do a spiritual cleansing on my house once. Really? Please do tell. What happened? Like, why? I'm gonna read one more. Uno más, uno más. What happens if I just keep spamming symbols? It might ban you. Don't do that. I don't want it to ban you. I have no control over the Nightbot right now. Maybe I'll save the story for another stream because it's a little long, but it's interesting though. Yeah, absolutely. I'd really love to hear about it. I used to live in a haunted house. The spirit there did not want us to live there. I'll probably also talk about that another time. This is Nure Ona. Oh my gosh, you too? Oh my goodness. Nure Ona reminds me of Cassiopeia from League of Legends a little bit so far, just from appearance. When I was a baby, I saw my grandfather in the corner. Wow. Spooky, but also, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that'd be a little bit comforting to me to see my lost loved one again. He told me to get out. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Not comforting anymore. Thank you so much for the follow. Please enjoy your stay. Greetings from Poland. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I am in the United States. More specifically, I guess we're considered the Midwest. Or like the eastern side. Yeah. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you? I once saw my grandma just around the day she passed away. Oh, yeah. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that, like with my family. I'm very fine, thanks. Of course. Thank you for asking me as well. What time is it in Poland? Finally. Meowth onesie. I love my Meowth onesie. It's so cute. It is currently midnight here. Ah, isn't it so cute? Thank you, honey, for sending me this Meowth onesie. Give. Whee! I still need to put the credits down below for this onesie. It's 5 a.m. over there? Oh my gosh. Alright, it's Saturday. So, it's okay if you pull an all-nighter. everywhere we go, it's the New York boys making all the noise everywhere we go. Now 6:03 a.m. in Poland. Wow. Goodness, what you doing up so early? It wasn't Cal. Eh? Nani? All-nighters. What's your favorite time of the day? I think nighttime. Rengar just bit Laurie for no reason. What the heck? Wait, what? It wasn't Cal. It was me who gave it to you. Nani? Oh, she meant the onesie itself. Yeah, I meant the... Yeah, I need to credit the artist in my credit section down below. But thank you, Amonmir. Thank you so much for the onesie. It's so cute. My cat's a me for real. Oh, I love 3:14 a.m. The first 3 digits of pi. Oh my goodness. 3 a.m. kind of scares me a little bit because there's been a few instances before where I'd wake up at 3 a.m. from a nightmare. I would hear sounds in the house at 3 a.m. in my old house. I don't know. I just don't like 3 a.m. It's so scary to me. So spooky. Okay. Let's read about Nure Ona, and then I think that'll be the end of stream afterwards. Okay. For anyone who did not see Nure Ona, she is like a snake lady. Okay. I have my cats to protect me. Yes, you do. We also have cats and a dog for protection. Excuse me. Okay. Translation: Wet Woman. Alternate names: Nure Yomejo. Habitat: coasts, rivers, and other bodies of water. Native to Kyushu. Her diet is blood. Appearance: Nure Ona are vampiric sea serpents who haunt shores and rivers looking for humans to eat. They are most commonly found on the shores of the island Kyushu, but there are stories of Nure Ona encounters as far north as Niigata Prefecture and as far east as Fukushima Prefecture. There are 2 variations of this yokai, one without arms, which resembles an enormous sea serpent with a woman's head, and one with human-like arms. Aside from this difference, the 2 look and act in exactly the same manner. Their faces are hideous and betray serpent-like features such as a forked tongue. They have long black hair which sticks to their dripping bodies. Their name comes from the fact that they always appear soaking wet. Interactions. While physically much stronger than a human, Nure Ona prefer not to rely on brute force and to use trickery and guile to catch their prey. They most often appear near the water, on a coast, or by a riverbank. Nure Ona magically disguise themselves as a distressed woman carrying a bundled up baby. They cry out for help from fishers, sailors, or anybody passing by. When the prey approaches, a Nure Ona will plead with their victim to hold their baby for just a moment so that she can rest. If he agrees and takes the bundle, the baby becomes as heavy as a boulder. The victim is unable to move. The Nureona is then free to attack her helpless victim, feeding by draining his blood with her long serpentine's tongue. Nureona frequently appear together and cooperate with Oni, as they inhabit the same environments and share the same diet. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. What did I miss in chat? What did I miss? Not me covering my fists in salt to fight the ghost. Oh my gosh. What moment? Sorry, I'm very dirty minded right now. My bad. You're fine. Hey, what did I come back to? Yeah. Interesting name. But I mean, it's accurate. Heavy baby, yeah. Very heavy baby. Okay. Okay, let's read from the book. The Nureona, literally meaning wet woman, appears in demon picture hand scrolls as a serpent with the head of a woman with long wet hair and the long tongue of a snake. In illustrations of a demon horde's night parade, however, Toriyama Sakin adds 2 arms to the Nureona. In Kyosai's random sketches, Kawanabe Kyosai renders the Nureona rather differently, without eyes or the snake-like tongue, but with the long locks turned into snakes. Details about Nureona are scarce, but it is believed that Nureona are monstrous beings that lived in the sea or in rivers to haunt humans and consume them. Oh my. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. That was it in the book. Very short little description. Mega Mind baby? Oh my gosh. Dang, the baby's a chonker. Ate too much Mitsumut. Oh my goodness. And Molly B. Oh my. Indeed, indeed. Okay. That is where I'll be stopping today. Oh hey, we just reached 3 hours right on the dot. I'm still going back to the it's so silly, it's so silly. Alright. Let's see who we are going to raid. Do we have any raid suggestions? Baby ate one too many cans of beans. Oh my gosh. Let's see who's live and also doing ASMR. Oh, I can't do a hydrate? It's okay. I'll hydrate right now. Hi, honey is really nice. Okay. And they're live? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, they're alive. Let's rate them. Oh, I almost spelled raid as Raod. There we go. We'll be rating Hi Honey. Oh, this channel is intended for mature audiences. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna go finish the drawing. Bye. Good night, Mom, and good night, everyone. Okay, have fun. Good night. Let me copy my own raid message. If you would like to follow through with the raid, please copy and paste the raid message. But you don't have to if you don't want to. Thank you everyone for coming by, watching, lurking, chatting. I appreciate you all so very much. You are all so lovely, and you all make me really happy. This was so much fun. Um, it was really nice meeting you today. It was really nice meeting you too. Thank you so much for coming by and sticking around. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's all from me. Have a good night, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and raid Hi Honey. So, goodbye and good night. Good night, good night, good night.
Ooh, what's that? Take care of yourself. Hi, Kakara, welcome. Hi, Kalina. How are you doing? Come here. Welcome, everyone. How was your day? What you do? What you